Hello everybody, this is Paul from Puny Plants again. Today I'd like to talk about a method of African violet propagation. There is the soil method a lot of people use, there's the water method a lot of people use, and any number of other methods that people have, different techniques to propagate their African violets. In my experimentation, I have come up with one that works extremely well for me. It's using semi-hydro, kind of like what a lot of people do with orchids, also known as passive hydroponics. And I'm telling you, this has worked wonders. It's amazing how they've just exploded. And I've done them side by side with like traditional methods, but this one blew them out of the water, no pun intended. The first variation of this is using a recycled plastic water bottle and perlite. And here is what it looks like. Cut it in half, inverted the top portion, made some holes in the cap and around the top of the bottle, filled it with perlite, stuck my leaves in, and just made sure that there was water in the reservoir. Just ignore this leaf, it's a peperomia who's propagating using the same space because, you know, they like each other. So these are the two parent leaves, and I'll show you, we'll get a close up here. See those two little leaves in there? Got little baby plant growing in there. I think that this method in particular with perlite, it gives the perfect combination of oxygen to the roots and moisture that wicks up through the perlite. Now, so much so that it's not like we just have a baby plant growing here. If you look back here, we've got like two baby plants in the back. Usually with other methods like the soil or the water method, I just have them coming out of one side or the other. And it really kind of depends on how you angle the leaf. This one, it just went crazy. Has some in the front, has some in the back. This other leaf here, you can see there's another couple of leaves growing right in there. Let me get a little closer. Can you see them in there? And again, boom, in the back. Look at that. Another plant growing in the back. And quickly too. It's just, it's amazing. So perlite, self-watering container made from a recycled plastic water bottle. I have another version of this right here. In this one I did remove the parent leaves. Bring it up close. So there were like 2 or 3 parent leaves in here. And there are, I don't know, 6 crowns that are growing. It's really crazy. So I'm telling you, this method, it really provides them with exactly what they need to make these babies. It's fantastic. Another version of this is using leca, or the expanded clay pellets. Ta-da! Here it is. Just use an ordinary plastic cup, kept water in like an inch of the bottom, filtered like an inch, leca beads, 2 parent leaves, and we've got baby plants growing. And rather quickly. This one even has 2 crowns here. Amazing. The leaves never wilted. They never showed signs of any type of stress. They had the perfect combination, again, of moisture and oxygen to the roots. Fantastic. And here's another one I'm going to show you. Let me just hide part of this. This was a big parent leaf that I put in here. Again, I'm using a double cup method here where there's a little bit of a reservoir on the bottom between the 2 cups, but you really don't even need that. I think I did this because this cup that I was using had a hole in it, so I figured let me just put it in another cup. Filled it up with the leca, let it sit here for a little while, gave it some bright light, and boom! Look at this. There's like 2, yeah, I think there's 2 crowns here, possibly 3. I'm not even sure. I haven't really done anything with this. I just kind of let it grow. I haven't even been fertilizing it, I haven't fed it. Just keep it nicely watered, nice bright light, and it's like a full-grown plant with the leaf still attached. I don't have the heart to cut the mama leaf off. I'm sorry. You can stay as long as you want. But they do extremely well. I've had these grow so quickly too. And again, I think it has to do with that oxygen-water combination, which is really fantastic. So if you're up for a little experiment and want to try something new, I say give it a shot. Get yourself some leca or some perlite. You can make one of these contraptions using a plastic water bottle or just get plastic cups. Really doesn't take much, but I'm telling you, the results are amazing. And you can even keep them in this semi-hydro, this passive hydroponic setup for their life. This one has been in here, God, I'm not sure how long, but I'm not even planning on taking this out. I'm gonna keep this in semi-hydro in my little leca beads for its life. As long as it doesn't show signs of any type of distress, I will keep it growing nice and happily, and I'll start fertilizing it now. I think it's ready. It's longer than ready, but definitely a fun experiment that now I put into practice for all my African violets. And if you feel like you want to, I say go for it. Again, this is Paul from Puny Plants. Check out the Etsy shop if you want some African violet leaves so that you can do this little test out yourself. And I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.